Alrighty, chat. Thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate y'all being here on this fine Friday afternoon, evening. It's evening now, right? At what time does it become evening? I don't know. Thanks for the welcome back. Let's get back to it. Hello.
Hello.
At what time does it become evening, Trent, instead of afternoon?
What?
At what time of the day does it become evening and not afternoon?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock? Okay.
I mean, it's generally when everybody gets off work.
What time does it become nighttime? When it's dark?
Probably.
Some in the winter, that's 5 o'clock though. Oh man. When the street
I'd still
lights
say the same thing.
Okay. When the street lights turn on. That's when I had to be home as a kid, when the street lights turned on. Didn't matter what time of year, just when the street lights turned on. 1, 2 a.m. Wait, 1:12 a.m. is night. Okay. I would agree. At 1:12 a.m. is definitely night. Oh, goodness. After dinner, 5 p.m. Okay. Yeah, okay. After dinner could be, yeah, it could be night. Because sometimes, you know, that dinner time changes, you know. I don't know about the houses y'all were raised in, but dinner time was never the same time in my house growing up, for the most part. Wouldn't that be morning? Wait, isn't morning when the sun comes up? Oh, man. Asking the real questions here tonight on Plow. Asking the real questions, chat. Oh, goodness. Dinner's never the same, yeah. Yep. Some nights, like tonight, my dinner will be probably 10:30, and last night my dinner was, 7:30. So, who knows? Five hours of sun. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Oh goodness. Goodness. Oh, so I found out the other day, I don't know if you guys remember when my buddy, neighbor Casey was in here. He said something about Mr. Perfect having like mobile car service out to his house or something. And apparently, according to the neighbor guy, it's only $10 more expensive to have the local Ford dealership come out to the house and change the oil on his car in the street in front of his house than it would be to take the car and like to the dealership to get the oil changed. I was kind of surprised by that. $10 more. They'll come to your house and do it for you. I was kind of surprised. You're a third of the way. Yeah, you have 1.5 million. Oh my god. Wow, Big Mert. It's a lot of carrots. So yeah, they were changing the oil on the neighbor's car the other day, and some kind of recall they were fixing too. But thought it was kind of funny. But only Mr. Wonderful would have somebody mobilely come out and change the oil on his car. I'm waiting for the mobile gas refill people to come out to fill up his car in the driveway, because that is a thing. That's definitely a thing nowadays. I've seen it on TikTok. It must be real. That's how that goes, right? Seen it on TikTok. It must be a thing. Just saying. No, it is actually a thing though. The other one that's crazy, I kind of can't believe is a thing, but like it makes sense at the same time, is the guys that'll come to your house and clean your trash cans. That's another one. It's like, I can't believe that's real, but it makes sense. I don't know, some trash cans, they get kind of funky sometimes, especially if you don't use trash bags. So yeah, kind of interesting. All right, send this guy home as well. There we go, that button. Because we are done planting, by the way. Which feels great to say, because I've kind of been planting for, oh, I don't know, 5 hours today. Not all on stream. Just saying. Although I could have been done a long time ago if I wasn't doing science and goofing around with that, you know? It's okay. Always time for science, chat. Always time for science. Here you go. Oh, goodness. But no, I mean, it's kind of a true statement, though, that, you know, it kind of goes along with, like, you know, people asking, like, Courseplay and auto drive questions, like, I will stop what I'm doing and let's hammer through it, you know? Not a big deal. Let's do it. All right. Come on, Bessie. $400,000. Man, I was really hoping to buy that field today. I really want to buy 28. It's planted in corn. Now, granted, it needs to be plowed, but it's planted in corn. I could fertilize it. Be another cornfield to have, you know? Plus, honestly, 28 would be a good pickup. It's a good size field. Good size field. And then that leads us to, you know, 29, another big field. 30, another big field. 31, decent size field. Then that leads us over to, what did I say? 31? Where's 32? Oh, 32 is that little guy. Eventually leads us to a big field across the way. Eventually. Right. And then if we get into the 30s, that means we're like halfway to, you know, 61. It could be. You never know. You're getting there, chat. Unfortunately, we're kind of poor right now, so don't think it's going to happen right now. But that's okay. We'll get through another harvest. The soybeans that we're growing are all going to be turned into soy milk. And that might take 2 years to see that money come back to us. But although we can crank that, you know what, with the production control mod, we can crank that up to 300% and get that made. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, gotta harvest the beans first. I mean, they're still, you know, just seeds. So might be counting the chickens before they hatch here, you know. That's okay. It's all good. And we do have some more slurry messing around to do as well, so we're not quite done with the science yet. But that's okay. It is all good. All right, so we're gonna finish rolling this field, and then it's time to sell the clothing. And I think that's it, right? Or does whiskey sell now? I'll have to I think it's June, not April. All right. So, Big Mert, we have 500 water buffalo. As soon as we get some moved to another barn, like we're gonna have 1,000 water buffalo. We're probably gonna get, I don't know if we're gonna get to 500, but we want beef cows too. So a lot of slurry, right? A lot of slurry right now. We could get manure, but we don't really have room for manure heap in our main homestead anyway, so we don't have that. But a lot of slurry. So I'm running a little bit of slurry testing to see, like, can we just use slurry with precision, or do we have to do slurry plus say like spray, or should we do slurry before we plant corn and then finish with the planter? Although I didn't actually run that test this time, but we're doing some different stuff. So yeah, one of the tests, okay, so I have 2 tests going right now. One of them's going to be that I did put slurry on before planting corn, planted with no fertilizer. We're going to see what that looks like. We're probably going to pull into there with the rogator to finish that off. I assume it'll need some more. And then the other field, we are going to just try to do one application of slurry with, well, we have the oxbow at least right now. After it comes up, we're going to use the sensors and all the technology and everything and see if we can just put one application down after it grows. So I guess that's kind of our science right now. Just to see what our yield is and stuff. Honestly, if we can apply it once, that's not as bad. But before we started, we had 1 million liters of slurry laying around, so it's like we might as well try to use up some of that. Or I might decide that I don't want to mess with slurry and I'm gonna set something up to sell it all. Not that it's worth anything, but it's worth a couple dollars. I don't know if it's actually worth the diesel to drive it to sell it. So, or got to figure out something to do with it, basically. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, doing a little bit of slurry testing, Actually, I don't need to go. Oh no, I have to go back to Homestead. Never mind. Chat, how long have you guys been able to... I didn't have one of my lights on, for the record. There's something you guys can see right there. What is that? Maybe not. No, you can't see anything. I didn't have one of my lights on. I wondered why I looked different on stream today. The light to my right was not turned on. Whoops. Yeah, so you're using digestate and then finishing it with a planter, Big Bird. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Does that give you 100% or does that give you 99% on your precision score? Because the only difference is between these 2 fields. This one I went out with the rogator when the crop was grown and I did the sensor and like put down, 4 liters of nitrogen across the whole field. And this one I didn't. And there's a slight bump on the nitrogen, giving us a 99 instead of 100. But that's the only difference that I did. So from the last harvest, that is. Not this current, like what I just planted, what I harvested last time. I think there is something to them sensors. I hate to say it, but maybe you have to use them. Maybe you actually do. Not sure. Go look at the line of equipment I need to clean up, chat. There's so much. I'm probably going to send the corn planters away. I've got to get some equipment out of this homestead. There's just too much here. It is making it awful for me here in this homestead now. And unfortunately, because like our buffalo and our sheep and stuff, we're here a lot. So we've got to get rid of some of this stuff. And by get rid of, I mean send it somewhere else. We've got 3 homesteads basically now, so we might as well use them. Might as well use them at least a little bit. But yeah. I got you, Big Mert. Okay. What's really weird is that precision score. It changes a ton during harvest. That number fluctuates, you know, at least on those fields over there. It was fluctuating a couple points, like up and down during harvest, which is kind of interesting. I don't quite understand it, but I don't think I'm really meant to understand it, to be honest. I'm kind of just okay with not understanding why it does things at this point. This thing is beat to death. Paint looks awful on that thing. Not much better on this thing. Cheap. This one takes forever to clean, by the way. Today. Good enough. So let's see. I already have the hay equipment down there. I think tillage is going to stay here, but I'm going to send away our planters. I think I'm going to send all the planters over to Copper Creek. But tillage and harvest, I think we're going to leave here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So this is a plow. Technically, it's a field cultivator, but farm sim logic, it's a plow. Just saying. So back that in right there. Hope it doesn't go down the hill. Right. Pressure washing does not affect precision score. It just makes your equipment look pretty. That's all. You don't like selling crop right out of the field, but you don't know what to do with millions of carrots. Big Merc, are you storing them in the train buildings? Each train building holds 1 million liters. You could always store them and wait for a higher price, unless it is the high price. If it is, then that's okay. Need to get these things out of here too. You know, those would look really good at Bison Ridge out in that like pasture that's kind of next to the or not Bison Ridge. This is Bison Ridge over at Copper Creek. There's kind of like pasture land out there. They would look really good out there. That's what I'm thinking. For the record, these sprayers I do not put in a building anymore. These Fendt Rogators. In fact, I like to park them out here where they're away from anything because the booms like to unfold and break. Could just be a server issue. I'm not sure, but definitely an issue. So not a fan of that, but they're great sprayers otherwise. The booms just like to unfold sometimes. So yeah. You have enough carrots to fill. Good lord, Big Mark. What field did you plant in carrots again? Because you're on this map, right? I believe. Alright, buddy. 8,400. You planted 87 and you're getting that many carrots? Oh boy. There is 3 train buildings, by the way. I don't know if you know that, Big Mark. I just learned the other day there's 3 on this map. Literally just learned the other day that there is in fact 3. So it's nice to have 3 million liters of storage around the map if you need it. We used a bunch of it last night. We did a, I didn't participate, but I think it was a green bean harvest on 6 was done. Sorry, 61. Harvest contract. I think we only used 2 combines because you can't keep up hauling them away. It was all our trucks could do to keep up with it. Of course, we had to haul them to one of the train buildings. At least when you're doing a contract, I like to do some to the train building, and then after a while you can change it and sell them. But if you do some to the train building first, then it actually lets you complete the contract. So that thing does not like to stay on that hill, by the way. That Landall's moving. Need some wheel chocks. Right. The realistic weather mod changes your yields from moisture content on the ground. Interesting, Lost. Very, very interesting. Chat, do you think we can send it to that? We might be able to. Yeah, we can probably send it there. See what we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm trying to get rid of some of this equipment. I mean, we need all this equipment, or maybe not all of this. There's a few things here we can probably get rid of. But we need a bunch of this equipment, but we just don't need it to be here all the time. You know, a drill is not something we use every day, so. Okay, bye. Oh, man. We've got 3 homesteads. We might as well spread our equipment out. It'll help with the lag on the map, so. Or the lag of the homesteads. But yeah. It'll definitely help. Like all these corn planters, I'm gonna send them somewhere else too. I think all planting equipment is gonna go to Copper Creek. All of it. That's what I'm thinking. Anything to do with mowing and like hay and stuff is gonna go to, oh, whatever it's called, that newest one we bought. So yeah. Oh, dang, Lost. Wow. That's crazy. It actually feels less laggy in this homestead already, by the way, chat. Just throwing that out there. That's pretty cool, Lost. Now, are you running that with precision too, or no? Or is that just no precision thing? Never mind on the less laggy. It's fine until I got a tractor. That's kind of ominous, isn't it, chat? Look at that. Kind of ominous. The quad, the 715 poking its nose through the window there. Oh goodness. Oh man, I planted all day with these things and I never once used the row marker. Can't have anything nice, Joe. Can't have anything nice. You're gonna be doing soybeans soon, see how that works out. And yes, you are using precision. Okay. That's cool. I don't know. Realistic weather, that does sound interesting. So like you just hope if you plant corn, you just hope you get enough rain, I guess, just like real life, huh? I guess you just hope for rain. Oh man. It's crazy. Yeah, the 1.5 mil's nice, Big Mart. It is nice.
Yeah, that's an interesting mod.
What's that?
That realistic weather.
I was gonna say, yeah, you've run it, haven't you?
Oh, I ran it on Hute Pintai.
Oh, okay. Didn't it make it too foggy for you?
Times it comes
That's just
like
math.
real life where it's like too foggy, so like you have the fog, and then when it's winter time and it snows,
Yeah.
like on your 2-track there would be like up to the axles.
Oh dang. That's a lot of snow. Come on, Bessie, get clean now. Come on. Clean enough.
Yeah, the rain is a little. The rain aspect of it, to where like you need rain to affect your crops.
Yeah.
That could be probably worked on.
I gotcha. Well, Lost, that's everything. There's no one mod that's for everybody, right? I don't think there is. So everybody can have their. Oh, buddy, chill back there. Everybody can have their own opinions, you know?
For how tough that one curve is before the tunnel to go up to Silva.
Oh, yeah.
I'm crawling at 11.
Nice. Guess who's back? Back again. Pizza's back. Tell an internet acquaintance. Can't tell a friend. Tell an internet acquaintance. Nice pizza. Welcome back. Hope it's everything you hope for and even more. Oh goodness. I really like the chains on this thing. I know I just remember when the guys around here used to run them, the sounds that they made. I always thought that was cool.
I think
Guys
we
around
still
here.
have like one row that has them.
Say, guys around here don't run chains anymore.
Well, our used to have it.
Yeah.
And our closing wheels, they're kind of bars in a way, almost like rolling baskets.
Okay.
Mini rolling baskets.
Yeah.
But instead of it being connected, it's two individual.
I got you. Yeah. This is like in 4K fiber. So, pizza. I'm assuming you've never watched in like 1080p before. That's what it sounds like to me, anyway. Oh man. Because I'm only streaming in 1080 60. Although what's funny about the 60 part is my game's only running, you know, 40 at most right now. But I'm streaming in 60 frames. I don't know how that works, but we listen and we don't judge, you know. We listen and we don't judge. So yeah. Definitely. That's funny. That is funny. Now, Pizza, you know, you need to get on YouTube and watch you some high quality content there. I'm not gonna like tout my own stuff, but I do upload these streams in higher quality than I stream in on the second channel. You need to go watch you some like look up like TV demo ocean videos or something. Beautiful. Beautiful, Clark. Yeah. Just clocked out for the weekend. Let's go, Queen. GG's. My brother-in-law, he bought himself a fancy TV at the end of last year, right before Christmas. And we walked in their house for Christmas, and he had some, I don't even know what it was filmed on, some like 8K or 16K camera or something. It was a YouTube video, but it was just beautiful. And it was all like, you know, fish in an ocean and like in a coral reef, and like all this stuff. First time, and I just sat there and watched that for like an hour. We didn't even interact with family. We just sat there and went, God, that looks good. Because that TV, it was very spendy. So, only got a laptop, but thinking about a PC. Yes, the dark side. Join the dark side. Very nice. But it was kind of funny. We just sat there and watched this, like literally a demo from like that they would play in like a Sam's Club or a Best Buy or something. Like super high quality. It was awesome. You got a young lad and a friend hooked on farm sim. Let's go, boss. GG's, man. It's always fun. All right, so now that I've sent away like half the equipment, I'm getting a couple more frames here in the homestead. So the plan is we're gonna make Copper Creek leg now, chat. That's the plan. That's not actually the plan. It might be an unintended consequence, but it's not like it's not my goal. So, yeah. Oh, I got you, Pizza. I got you, man. Yeah, it may end up happening. Not my goal to make Copper Creek leg, but we just have to get some of this stuff out of this homestead. And frankly, there's a couple pieces in here I'm going to sell here in a minute. I'm not going to haul them up to the shop, and you'll see why. I guess I could lowboy them, but I don't want to. But we're not doing a few things anymore on the farm, so might as well get rid of the equipment. Might as well. Alright. I feel like I'm missing trucks somewhere. I am definitely missing trucks. Where are their trucks at, chat? Where are their trucks on? Oh, you know what? I bet there's one still trying to haul oats. Yeah, there's one trying to haul oats right now. Pickup truck time. Pickup truck. Oh, we're going to take the green truck. We got to go get our clothing. Get that sold. So, chat, remember back on Alma, Missouri, we had the little mod that... Oh, there's a truck there. I forgot about that truck. Hauling hay to the sheep. It's not on auto drive or anything, so it's fine. But on Alma, Missouri, we had this little shed for doing the wool. Well, this is where the wool spawns first, is this corner. So The little building works perfect. You don't even see the pallet of wool. It disappears so fast. So I'm here for that. I went the wrong way for my truck. Whoops. Do I have a favorite semi-truck plus trailer combo? Truck? No. Trailer, I really like that live bottom that came with the Plains of Prairie DLC. The problem with it is it's so darn heavy. And it bullies every single truck I've put it on. It does okay with the truck from the Plains of Prairie DLC. But it's not great. It's not perfect. But it does okay with that. That T800 mod, that truck's okay. It's not the best. And then like the old International cab over, they're good. They could use more power. I don't really have any other modded like semi trucks or anything. But honestly, the trucks in Farm Sim, they're just all kind of, they're okay. Most of them could use a little more power. But I also don't like the modded trucks that turn a semi-truck into a rocket ship. I don't like that. That's why I don't have one of those. I know there's a lot of those out there. I can't stand that personally. So, yeah. Boy, it's, somebody sent all this equipment over here, huh? I wonder who did that, chat. All right, so note to self, the big cedars cannot make the corner into Bison or into Copper Creek.
Well, you could. You just take the tree out.
I'd have to cut the tree down, yeah. Which I think I might have to. Talk about cheaty, Chad, huh?
Just burnt it.
I burnt it. I called up Allison and I said, hey, can you drop by Copper Creek and burn down a tree for me? That's what I actually did. Thanks, Allison. You're the best. So what I was thinking was take these bad boys out back here. Look at all this prairie land that we have, you know? Beautiful, Clark. Oh, man. 50 frames out here, you know? I mean, come on. Of course, when you're looking away from the bulk of the map, it helps. Oh, yeah. You have some of Stevie's edited. I got you, Big Mert. Easy for me to say, but I got you. Oh, you must have a modded auger wagon then to keep up or to run peace. In-game one doesn't do peace, Lust. Yeah, peas and green beans though, they are crazy in the yield department when it comes to running them with the regular combine. It's insane. To be honest, it's quite fun actually. I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. But the yield is, yes. To be perfectly honest, the yield is yes. Oh man, it is for sure, but it's a good time. Oh gosh, how many trees am I gonna have to cut down over here tonight, chat? That's the real question. That looks good enough for me. I'll be sure to shut these doors so Dan doesn't realize that I'm parking all this equipment over here in his, where he's taking up residence. I don't know if chat knows this, but like Dan's truck it lives here. My truck lives at Bison Ridge. Scoot's truck lives at a different farm, and then Mickey's truck lives at a different farm. Mickey's is up at the Blue Farm. I forget where Scoots is at, but it's kind of funny that everybody's like parked their trucks in different places all around the map. So yeah, kind of amusing. All right. Drop it like it's hot. Chat, we got a traffic jam going on now. Oh, that's right. I only have 3 of those deers. I thought I had 4. That's why I parked it like I did, because I thought I had a 4th. I only have 3. It's okay. It'll be fine. Are you talking about the Amity cart? I said, yeah, okay. No, I got you lost. I was like, grain carts don't do peas, dog. Yeah, the Amity cart. Yeah. Yeah, so far, if we're doing peas or green beans, we actually do have 2 of those Amity carts. They're actually right over here. If you put it on like a quad, like a 715 or a John Deere, it won't bully that too much. 2-track bullies it like crazy, kind of like the Cedar just did. A copious amount of corn and a cornucopia. Yeah, okay. Fair play, I guess. Actually, our Amity carts are right there. We've only used them like once. We bought 2 of them to do, I think we used them for peas and green beans. So we've used them twice, and that's it. So. Alright, now comes the fun part. We gotta send all this stuff back, all the tractors. Probably should keep some tractors here, but... Buddy, there's a mailbox there. Apparently he doesn't care. He's like, United Postal who? Alright. Doesn't care. Does not care. Alrighty, that's gonna help a lot, y'all, at the main homestead. Nice and rich. It's gonna help a lot. Alright. Oh, A&R wheel track on the Amity? Yeah, that's... You need a articulated tractor to pull it, honestly. They got one for Beats. There you go. Scoot, okay. Scoot, I just filled Dan's homestead with with equipment. All planting equipment, although technically a roller is part of planting. I need to send the roller over too. All planting equipment is now going to live at Bison Ridge. So the big, the 2 big planters, and then all the corn planters, or the cedars and the planters, yeah. They're out there. Oh, Big Mert, you've got the train silo on field 6. You've got the train silo in 82. And you've got to be careful here. You'll have to drive there and check it out. But one of these 2, and I don't remember, one of those 2 up here north of the shop is also another train silo. So yeah, that's where your silos are. So are sprayers. True. We could set up sprayer parking spots out in the pasture, because we can't put sprayers in buildings because they break. Well, that's something we might have to do, Scoot. That's a good idea, actually. I'm trying to get some equipment out of the main homestead. It's too leggy. Lost. It's not a race, brother. Not a race. Okay. I don't know where this is on the map, and it's out of wool. Is that even possible? It's out of wool. Or it's out of fabric. That's okay. We need to pin this on the map because I don't know where it is. Where is it? Like low-key, where is it? It's up here in town, right? Okay, it's up here in town. All right, let's go. Scoot, we're selling our clothing. First clothing. Finally. I don't know where I'm selling it yet, but I'll figure that out in a minute. First time you've used a train to haul copper on the map. Nice. We going, brother. We are rolling. Rolling. I need to move the parking spots for the MacDons. I need to get rid of those over at Bison or at Copper Creek and move them over yonder. There's no point in driving them back and forth all the time. Although I don't know where we may not have parking spots for those. We might just park them in a shed. Applebee's. Not again. Is it actually again? Okay, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 45. At the 11. Oh, that's the only 11 price. Oh, 11. Yeah, 11-1. That's good. That's where we're going. All right. Which means we have to run all the way back down to town. That's okay. It's all good. The MacDon headers we use are mods. They're in the mod hub. It's a pack of it's a pack of heads. I really like them, except for they do kind of do the boot, scoot, and boogie just a hair. Yeah, no, this other one's higher. Let's scoot by a few dollars. We'll go with a few dollars. Applebee's is almost the same price and is closer, but we're gonna go true high price. I gotta go back to the homestead anyway, so not a big deal. But the MacDons, I wouldn't park them in a building. They don't walk as much as some other things I've seen in this game, but they do. They do tend to get a little boot, scoot, and boogie going on. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, not a lot bit, but a little bit. All right, I don't know where this thing is. Tailor shop. I know it's here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Wendy's. Chat, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it together. That's not it. That's the can. That is the spit. Never mind. That's the tailor shop right there. Just passed it. I got it. But Scoot, that's the content. You should see the flower rollover, Scoot. Oh boy, the flower ones. Lost. I will show you the pack real fast. It's right here. So it's in the mod hub. It comes with a whole bunch of heads and header carts. Although, why do you need header carts? Because you can get them with the wheels. I prefer them with the wheels personally. That's just me. You can get all the way up to 19.2 meters. We're running 16 meter on our X9s. Works great. We are running with the wheels, so I prefer the wheels. I don't like to have header carts, but I mean, they're there if you want them. So, yeah, betcha. Great pack though. Just don't put them in a building. I mean, you can, but I might advise against that. Just saying. But the really nice part about them is how much they flex, and they really contour to the ground quite nicely. So, you betcha. I like them quite a bit. All right, clothing. Let's go. We got 13,000 more. Scoot, our clothing wasn't on until earlier today, by the way. Just throwing that out there. So I was wondering why the fabric was piling up. Because it was turned off. You're using the header and didn't realize they could have wheels. Big Mert, yes sir. It's really nice actually. I mean, I always liked that in 22 with the New Holland or the case that you could just, you know, unfold the wheels, unhook, away you go. So very happy to have that on the Macnon. S7, probably around 45. So there you go. All right. But yeah, they're there. So check them out in the mod hub. You betcha. See all that straw to my left, by the way? That's all corn straw. I harvested that field last night. It's contract. Which I was so happy when Dan got done with the 61 contract because he sent me an extra truck. I was trying to run that contract with one truck and I was hauling it to Copper Creek. And yeah, that didn't work. So. Can you use a silo extension for your TMR? Probably not. But I haven't tested it. You like that you could paint this match cat combine? Yeah. No, I get you, Big Beard. You're good. No, it's a nice little touch though. Honestly, I really do like the wheels. The wheels are great. The wheels go round and round, you know. And besides, I'm not gonna roll over Scoot. You gotta have a little faith in me, brother. I think we're doing good. It's also not that much of a load because it wasn't turned on for a full year, so that might be part of the reason. I don't know, but it's all good. It definitely was not turned on for a full year. All right, but I think we do have an abundance of wool. So we may have to look into another spinnery. And to be completely honest, I don't know if we were at 500 sheep yet or not. We might be. I haven't looked lately to see how many sheep we have. It's a bunch. I have not been here yet. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I guess the roads don't really connect right, so, or, you know, you can look at the map and look, they're not quite 100%. I've never been on this part of the map, chat. Never, oh, never once. I had no idea this was over here. Oh man, the staple in every small town in Illinois. The Dollar General. I don't think these are from here. Does anybody else just see the game where you connect like the three? You just want to, like, you know, change them. Just me. Okay. Well, hello, $513,000, $70,000 bonus on that. Well, hot dog, that just paid for one of them planters I bought today. Hell yeah. Like one with the wind system like in 22. Yeah. I liked the ones with the wind system, but we seemed like we always had issues with them. Like they were cool, but they just didn't work the best. They like to walk too, I think, but that's just a farm sim issue, I feel like. You know, that's kind of like the random audio cutouts. You'd think by now they'd get that fixed, you know? Just say it. You want to trade your goats for sheep? Nice. Now remember, you got to buy a spinnery, a tailor shop. Actually, I think we could probably use 2 tailor shops. Or 2 spinneries, sorry. So this thing has 75,000 wool sitting in it. We need a second spinnery. And we have that, it's turned up. We're using the mod to crank it up too. Now I can buy the land. Oh God, I can buy that field. Yes. You guys know I can't have that money in my pocket for very long. I didn't even realize we're sitting at a casual $1 million up here. I'm here for it. Buy it. Buy it. Oh, Tomcat changed his name, chat. Tomcat, he changed his color too. All right. I think Brian's going to have fun with that one, right? Scoot, what's going on?
Hello?
It's popping. You know it, Bert.
Not much. How are you?
I'm good. I get to spend money. I'm great. Farm sim money, that is. So, yeah.
You want to hit a save?
Yeah, 1 sec. All right, sorry about that. I had a visitor. Apparently it's Dairy Queen night and I get a sody. So I'm here for it. Scoot, I did get you a save, by the way. You're good though. We're all in trouble now. Why? Because I got a visitor or because I'm about to spend money? Yes. So Chad, I don't know how many of you all have Samsung refrigerators. But it's a thing. Man, I just smelled their Dairy Queen too. That smells so good. Now I'm hungry. Samsung refrigerators, the ice makers break. Okay, the ice makers are garbage, right? And so our one in the door, hasn't worked in forever. And now Dad says we have one. It's a dual ice maker model. So you got one up in the French door part, and then you got one down in the drawer where you like pull it out, right? He says that one's not working now either. Oh, Tomcat changed the name now. You have to. Oh, he changes his as often as he can, which is what every. Is it 60 or 90 days? I'm not actually sure. Not actually sure. Oh, chat, we can't even fertilize this. It's not up yet. That means we could lime it. 60. Okay. So we could lime that field, actually, chat. Because it's not up yet. All right, so I want to buy field 28. It is a casual $660,000. We get another 26.58 acres to harvest. It is currently planted in corn. And then, that puts us to 29 for our next field, which obviously is $900,000. So we're not buying that tonight, but I think it's a W, chat. What do you guys think? W or L? Let's go with that. Or 1 for yes, 2 for no. God, I sound like one of those streamers now,
We're always here for the bad decisions.
Do you think it's a bad decision, though? I mean, more
technically,
land.
if it is, it means it's a good decision, right?
More land is more land, right? Land always pencils out eventually, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go get the lime spreader. We're gonna need live spreader over here anyway, actually. W, buy it, buy it, buy it. Okay, chat, twist my arm. You didn't twist my arm, it's okay. Hey, chat, report now.
So are we in trouble because I'm joining? Is that what the problem is?
No, we're in trouble because Tomcat changed his name. That's what it was. That field is really, oh god, oh god, oh jeez. It's so bad. Oh man.
So how many semis do we need along?
Yes. These are the fabric of our lives. Actually, you wanna work on that semi truck? You wanna? I don't know if it's full or not. Or
Yeah, I can.
I appreciate it. That was fast. I mean, nobody can spend money faster than me in farm sim. I'll go to the championship. Okay. I got this, chat. Ain't nobody spending money faster than old Johnny boy from Puma Plow, all right? Ain't happening, chat. Why was the door open? So this is the last of our oats, by the way, that we hauled or harvested yesterday. This truck's been sitting over here for a while trying to haul that last little bit. I'm just going to dump it back in the bin and send this guy to park. Why doesn't this guy have a parking spot assigned? Why is that a thing? Let's go do a little. We got a lime spread where we mowed anyway, which we still need to mow a field too, chat. Is it possible to add to the grain capacity on the chicken coops? If you edit an XML, yes, sure, anything's possible. If you're talking about just like, you know, in the base game or without editing an XML, no. No, it's not, unfortunately. All right. So Mickey mode, and I guess I haven't actually been over there, Scoot. Mickey mode 23, and I believe it's all cleaned up and everything. Ideally, we need to do 15 before we fast time.
So where do we want to start? 15?
I don't care if we start. Well, for what? Lime?
Yeah.
28. I don't think 28's connected to auto drive right now, though. If that's what you're trying to do, I'll have to fix it real quick. Base game on console? No, yeah, you're kind of out of luck there, Chief. Unfortunately. I mean, you could like maybe set an auger wagon next to it, but you'd have to keep your tractor running, and then like when you fast time it would unload. I don't know if that would work. I don't know. I don't know. Well, stuff is coming to life, chat. The milk, well, that's not the milk truck. That's probably, I don't know what that's doing. But our TMR truck should, well, wait, we didn't fast time. I was thinking we just fast time. We did not fast time. Never mind. What am I all about? Don't know. Silo near it, trailer backed up to the coop at all times. How many, oh god. How many chickens do you have, my guy, that you need to be feeding chickens constantly? Sounds like you have a chicken problem, not a feed problem. That's wild. Was that truck going for lime too, Scoot?
Yep.
Okay. Just saw a truck leaving. I'm like, I don't know where that's going. He's on a mission somewhere. Oh God! Oh God! That one too.
No, that one's repaired.
That one done scared me a little bit. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Okay, so I disconnected auto drive in here last night because I was messing around with things and stuff, and I can't even see the auto drive in that field, so that's fun. So what we'll do is we'll just connect this into here, and then I'll connect an exit out of this field border over by the dairy. Is what I will do. And away we go. So I actually have a chat set for that cow barn back there. We own that. There's no cows in it yet, but there is a 500,000 TMR. So I have that barn set up on auto drive so we can access that barn, but it does not cross this train track here anymore because, well, trains and auto drive, they don't really get along, you see. So there's that. You have 1,500 chickens. I didn't even know there was a chicken barn that would let you do that. Good Lord. That must be like a modded thing or on a map or something, because that's a lot of chickens.
Ayashinaragasatamukyato_cheered_x100. Guys? I'm new here.
I have no idea what Brian just said, but Tomcat, thanks for the bits. I know it's you. Not a clue what he just said. But do appreciate him. I'm new here. Yeah, okay, bud. Yeah, okay. Oh, actually, I was wrong. That was connected to auto drive from a previous adventure. Still need to get an exit out of here, though. I'll work on that, I swear. Probably should just do it back there at that corner and just have it go right to the road and go on out of here. Yeah, well, that's what we'll do. Do it when we come around the field. Actually, I'm not using... Well, I'm using a lot of lime, but I'm not using as much as I thought I was going to. It's all good. So there's our country dairy, by the way, Jack. Country. And I got a bale/pallet storage building here with, I don't know, like 80-something thousand flour. It's a lot of flour.
So when we put in a greenhouse then?
I don't know. Probably fairly
Since
soon.
the flour doesn't make us a lot of money, we might as well start open the bakery and start making some pizza.
Need to move flour again too, by the way. There's 60-something thousand flour in there. It only holds 90. Yeah, we can.
Well, I'll have 2 trucks come through and I'll go get some flour.
Okay. Well, I guess there's 2 schools of thought. One, we could continue to sell flour for right now. It does make money, but I only sold like a month or 2 worth of flour, if that makes sense, right? I made like 50 grand in like a month or 2. So not bad. But it's a lot. Volume wise, it's a lot. So 2 schools of thought would be, one, we just let it sit until we're ready to use that flour. But then we're tying up that money for how long?
Yeah.
You know, we're tying up that crop. And then the other school of thought is like, let's go ahead and just empty it, put it in the bale storage/pallet storage building. And then when it's time to sell, we sell. And at least we get our money back. I mean, it's not hard to grow wheat and barley, you know. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now anyway. But yeah. Actually, where does the... Okay, so that's the point where the trucks are gonna... Okay. Interesting. You got 2 trucks heading to me, you said?
Yeah.
Did they have to go get lime first? Like...
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. 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 So, yeah.
One should be on the way back.
Okay. That's fine. Oh, you're grabbing your truck. I was like, what are you doing up there? I get your pick 'em up. Oh, man. You don't have any square corners left in your fields. That's because where you live, that's the way it... Really? It's interesting, Lost. Very interesting. Oh, hello. I'll do that, John. Okay. Now we need to make this all a 2-way course to make this work right. By the way, Chat. But I'm gonna... You'll see what I'm gonna do, Chat. I want to make this so that, in theory, by doing this, if there's a truck coming out of here, or a tractor or whatever, hopefully he won't, like, block traffic. And I've had good luck with making this like a 2-way to make that work. But I don't want it to be a 2-way all the way around. Because I want the trucks to run in a certain order around here. I don't want it to drive in the field from there, so. Think you make more flour than you need for bread? Oh, I'm sure we do, yeah. Well, and especially on this map. So this map has extra stuff, too. Well, I guess the corn. But, so we hauled barley, oat, you know, sorghum, and wheat. So we have a lot going on there, right? So the amount of flour we're making is unreal. We don't have a bakery yet. There is a pizza, like, making place on here, that we want to get eventually. But, well, I keep spending all of our money, so... Can't buy that yet. Plus, we need, like, a greenhouse and other stuff, too. So right now, I think we are just going to sell the flour as flour. And we'll grow more crop later. I don't mind. I mean, it's just harvesting. No big deal. So, yeah. No big deal. It does happen, yeah. I just bought this field, $660,000. Just a couple minutes ago. Okay, so there's one of my lime trucks right there. He's got to dip down here and come up and around. All because I don't want him crossing the train tracks here. I don't like auto drive crossing train tracks. I never have, never will. That's all there is to it. There was a lot of flour, right, Scoot? Or wait, you haven't emptied it yet. Or is your trailer full? Could be. Oh. Okay, Lost, that makes sense. If you're pulling that kind of drill, you know, you're not able to back in the corner. No, that makes perfect sense. I was like, man, they all back in their corners here, but different world, you know? You are in a different world when it comes to farming. It kind of amazes me, honestly, with farming. Like, if I go to where my dad grew up farming, you know, the place I call the farm, if I go down there and we get in the truck and we drive probably from the farm, if we drive like 40 minutes in like any direction, it's completely different farming. Completely different. You know, it's kind of wild, honestly. But yeah. Wonder if the in-game AI can get hit by a train if it gets that far. I don't think it'll see that. It'll probably get smacked by the train, yeah. If I had to guess, it would. All right, so chat, we're just waiting on our lime. It's the first truck's almost here, so we'll just be patient. But one of these days, we need to move cows literally from this barn to that barn. This barn is full at 500. That barn is empty. One of these days, we're gonna get us a cattle hauler, and we'll haul some cattles. And we're actually gonna start a beef operation too, I guess. Over at the Copper Creek farm. I think we're gonna start over there. So that should be cool. And that takes forever to get that truck. The truck is cool.
Sorry, I was doing some pops duties.
Oh, you're good. You're good. No worries. No worries. All right, my truck's finally moving. The other one should be, yeah, I'm just about here too. All right. There's a lot of flour there, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man. So I didn't haul all of our barley. We have barley, but we use barley for other stuff. That's all the wheat, all the sorghum, and all the oats, basically. Of course, we can do rice, too. We have that mod. So it's all good. All right, let's go grab this truck, chat. The biggest farmer runs 7 X9s. Yeah, so lost for a comparison. The biggest farmers around here run 1 combine. Not an X9. They run S series, like S790s. And on corn, they run 1 combine. On soybeans, they do run 2. Is the biggest farmer here. They do run 2 on soybeans now. But yeah. Now he does plant with 3 corn planters though. When he fires up on planting corn, 3 corn planters and I think a bean planter too. So he does get after it with the planting, but yeah, we don't run no there ain't no X9s around here. I finally saw 2 8RTs here. Not RTs, RXs, 8RXs. Finally saw there's I think 2 guys that have those now around here. So I know I think both of them are planting beans with them actually. What I saw them doing. I know the one was planting beans after wheat. I don't know. I didn't see the other guy's tractor, but I know he has it. But yeah, we're nowhere near that big. That's crazy. What's up, Dan?
Howdy, howdy.
I saw your shed of accoutrements today.
Oh, yeah?
I'm surprised you didn't get the gooseneck version of that trailer.
I might, because unless I lift my truck, do the lifted duals.
Doesn't bolt very well.
It I don't know, it angles down a little too much, but it pulls fine. It does. It doesn't have any issues like that other one did.
Scooter, you good?
I'm giving her the beans right now.
Yeah, hence why there's a semi with a flatbed over there, by the way. You'll see it in front of you in a second. That flour's heavy.
Does you need a real truck to pull it?
I don't know. He's falling in the map. In fairness, it's a lot of flour. It's like, what, 70, 80,000? Something like that. It's a fair bit.
We bought the bakery yet or anything?
No, we're stockpiling flour right now. Probably going to sell some just to sell it when it's time, but no bakeries.
Nice.
We did just buy field 28 though.
Nice.
So too bad you didn't get the Malibu working for kids. Oh man. Yeah, Lost, it's cool. I mean, it's definitely different, obviously, because you know you're talking about farmers that run 7X9s. That's insane. So it's a lot different down here, that's for sure. Not saying there aren't big farms, but around where I'm at, there ain't nothing like that. There's some huge farms down in western Kentucky. They run a bunch of combines and stuff, but yeah, do it.
The only thing that I would like better about that trailer is if it had options for how the gate opens to dump.
Oh, really?
Because it splits in the middle and swings open, and it has, what do you call that? Like when you hit something?
Collision?
Collision. It has collision on the doors. So like when
Oh.
you back up and you get the trigger to dump at the chickens, as soon as it swings open, if you're in the wrong spot, it pushes it out of the trigger.
Well, that's fun. Yep, we are on Judith Plains, Montana. Betcha. And we're buying fields in order, and we're up to field 28 now, finally. So, finally. In fairness, we've purchased a ton of equipment and a ton of just, you know, there's a lot of stuff that we have that we got going on these days around the farm.
You were applying slurry now?
We're doing some signs. Yep, doing some signs with that. See if it's worth it, or if we're gonna just sell it, or if we're gonna use it, or how we're gonna use it. We're doing a couple of different tests over there. 2 different things. So yeah, should be interesting.
So there's 185 pallets of flour in that bale storage, and they're 1,000 liter pallets, so we have 185,000 liters of flour.
That's a lot of flour. That's a lot of pizza dough, Clark. I don't know why you're named Clark. That's a lot of flour.
Yes. Dan, you want to come run the tedder?
Oh man.
Yeah. Let me check on my chickens first.
Oh yeah, I didn't feed them over the winter.
No, they're at like 65,000 liters right now.
Where did you get 65,000 liters of feed for them?
Mixed between barley and wheat.
Holy crap. There goes the profit, chat. 65. Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. That's a lot. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Somebody asked if you were squatting or if you're renting that homestead, Dan. And I said, he's fine.
I'm absolutely squatting.
Well, we kicked Jacob out to give you the homestead, so.
Okay.
Jacob wasn't.
But, I mean, we at least own that homestead. The one my truck's parked at, nobody owns.
Yeah, you're squatting in that one for sure. I think we've cornered the working on flour. I would hope. Spreader is definitely a mod. This one, it's in the mod hub though, right?
Yeah, I believe it's crossplay.
Yeah, mod hub. It's pretty good. The part of the reason we have it, our buddy Zach, or as we like to call him, Tony. He drives one in real life. That's what he does for work. He drives a John Deere fertilizer spreader. So it's kind of cool. All right, I don't think I'm gonna need all the missile launchers full of lime, but we're gonna see here. Well, I know we do have to lime that grass after you guys get that done, but risky business getting here on the train tracks. Oh man.
The one thing that helps is that both the trailer, the hitch on the truck, and on the trailer itself both adjust, so I was able to get it like as close to level as possible.
Nice.
But I wish you could paint it different colors.
Yeah. There's never enough lime in the tank. I mean, well, those trucks are set up. All I gotta do is go in there and, well, I gotta lower the bed and then push one button. They'll go refill on lime automatically. So.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back. It's popping.
No, we're just headed to interact with my cousin or uncle's college roommate that he went
Oh.
to school with.
All right.
Grabbed our 4020.
Oh. Okay.
Hopefully gonna go fix it and use it for himself for the winter.
Oh, really? For the whole winter? Dang.
Well, he usually comes and grabs it and he's, for the fall and winter. So he has a pasture he has to mow and push snow with it.
Oh, I got you. Okay. That's cool. The farm's going. We sold a bunch of clothing earlier. We made a decent amount of clothing, which is crazy because it wasn't even a full year worth of clothing, so that was good. And we traded. We went ahead and just like we had to, you know, when you make a bunch of money, you have to spend a bunch of money, kind of thing. So immediately we bought Field 28. So we don't want to take the capital gains on that. You know what I'm saying? Can't have income. No. Like a real farmer, you know, got to go buy that new pickup truck on December, 27th, right? Just saying. Can't show a profit.
Well,
Any new equipment? We did get new seeders, corn planters, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. We sold off the case ones last night. Actually, last night we did technically buy one of the John Deere's, and then Trent, that's a problem. And
yeah,
then
that's
we
that Silva.
nice, and then I bought 2 more of them this afternoon. So we have 3 of the John Deere 1775 NT 2022 edition from JHG modding with the tank on it. So yeah, like that with the wheels too. So that's how we're able to plant corn and soybeans and all that good stuff. Now, what do you have in that in your truck?
Barley.
Oh.
What do you think?
Nice.
The trailer's pretty cool too because the cover, it's animated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's cool. That's pretty neat.
This is why I didn't get the gooseneck, so that way I could have the dump body.
Makes sense. Okay, I happened to see it sitting there. I was like, oh. Yep, the case planners had to, there was a recall on them, and,
Manufacturing defect.
yeah, manufacturing defect. Yeah, we had to get rid of them. They were unsafe to like, tow behind the tractor.
I didn't realize how late it was.
Actually, fun fact. Trent, I don't know if you know, but there were these planters. They were 12-row John Deeres, and like the outside couple row units would fold like forward and sit like next to the tongue.
Yeah.
You remember them?
Yeah, our white used to do that.
Okay. The guys that bought Grandpa's farm, they ran 2 of those things to absolutely death, right, back in the day. And Zach's family member, one of Zach's family members is a really good welder, and he's actually a cousin of the guys that bought Grandpa's farm, and he would work on them. And he flat out told us one time, he's like, if you see those guys going down the road with that planter, don't get anywhere near them.
Like that?
It's not safe.
Like one of those planters?
Yeah. But where the outside, they fold forward for like road travel.
Uh-huh. That's a 12-row.
Yeah. Any glitches with the JD one, like the case one? Not that I've seen yet, no. The Oxbow self-propelled slurry spreader will drive over cars. Sounds like something I need to test. I have one right now, actually. Nice, Big Bert. Very, very nice. But I always thought it was funny. He's like, don't get anywhere near them. Them planters aren't safe to go down the road. They ran them things forever. It was pretty awesome. I don't know how many